Voting may be behind us for now, but for the purposes of this show, the ayes have it. We're looking at a mashup of topics, so let's get on with it. Our centerpiece story is eye candy. Divinely inspired or sinfully delicious, both apply.
This would be the ultimate bonbon ring with diamonds and more diamonds and more diamonds.
Then our Positively Healthy series looks at the eye stent. It's the smallest human implant and it's a real sight saver.
The idea of reducing the complications, increasing the comfort, and reducing drops is exciting to all of us.
And in Out of Sight, we'll take you miles out into the Gulf of Mexico, where a string of decommissioned military radio towers face an uncertain future.
You have this eerie foghorn blaring at you every 20 seconds, and you know, it looks like a apocalyptic scene almost.
Those stories along with the latest scoops and tips from our newsroom. I'm Amy Osher and this is Behind the Headlines. I'm Amy Osher. Thanks for joining us. Urban Dictionary defines the phrase eye candy as something purely aesthetically pleasing to the senses. That leaves a whole lot of wiggle room for us to explore, and that we did. There's a reason why we can't stop snapping photos of our food, from decadent desserts to savory side dishes. We do it because it's eye candy, and looking is half the fun.
You eat by your eye too. So when you see like very nice presentations, you will feel like, oh my God, this is going to taste wonderful.
Sushi almost begs to have its picture taken. Each ingredient is carefully crafted to make a statement, beginning at the cutting board and ending on the plate. Everything is artfully designed to please.
If that plate had the red color of tuna already, you probably want to add some green colors from the jalapeno or from sprouts. So when you add those colors together, so that will make the color pop up.
This is our famous spicy tuna nacho. It's a crispy wonton skin, and on top is a chunk of tuna, some spicy mayonnaise, some eel sauce, and kimchi sauce with avocado.
Naples Arya Sushi believes their quality shows. The bolder the colors, the fresher the fish. Their lobster roll is a mouth-watering masterpiece.
When I bring it out, everybody just like, wow, and surprised.
It's almost, but not quite, too good to eat. And that's why
Almost every table, before they eat, they take picture.
it's food that inspired jewelry designer Amanda Jaron, who struck gold when she came up with her signature cupcake ring.
And I wanted to create a big, cool ring to actually just display the gemstone.
Then someone noticed they look like fancy cupcakes. Now each one is named for their color, like bubblegum, grape, and cherry. The ring debuted on Home Shopping Network, and the rest is history.
And the night that they were on, they sold out in just a number of minutes.
The calorie-free candies now include a bonbon collection and a colorful candy ribbon line,
which we call our candy ribbon cuffs. They're made of lucite, they're all hand-formed, and they all have, again, the different flavors and colors.
Amanda's attention is now on creating custom pieces of fine jewelry, using genuine gemstones and dazzling diamonds. Her tastes are a bit grander, but still eye candy.
This would be the ultimate bonbon ring with diamonds and more diamonds and more diamonds.
The eye is the destination for a tiny medical implant used to help glaucoma patients. An estimated 3 million people have this condition. If left untreated, it can lead to total blindness. Here's more on this medical breakthrough in our Positively Healthy segment. Smaller than the lettering on a penny, it's barely visible to the human eye.
It's the smallest human implant available today. It's about 1 millimeter long and about 1/3 of a millimeter wide.
The tiny tubular eye stent is a major breakthrough in treating glaucoma, an eye condition characterized by increased pressure behind the eye. It's sometimes called a silent thief.
Early stages of severe glaucoma are largely asymptomatic, so that patients can go on for years, slowly losing their vision until it's all gone.
Ophthalmologist Timothy Quinn is with Physicians Regional Healthcare System. He compares the eye to a water balloon with a pump that puts fluid in and a drain that removes it. Both degenerate as we age.
So about 96% of us, they fail at the same rate and pressures stay about the same, no glaucoma. For about 4%, the drain fails faster, fluid builds up, pressures rise.
Most glaucoma patients use medicated eye drops to manage their disease, but managing eye drops can be difficult. People forget or don't get enough medication in the eye. Medications can also cause redness or irritation. The eye stent is a permanent solution, helping some patients drop the drops.
For many, it's tremendous. But drops can be a great burden.
It may not be for everyone. Eye stent is currently approved for implant during cataract surgery.
When used in combination with cataract surgery, it appears not to raise the risk of surgery.
The procedure is sutureless and painless for patients and encouraging for doctors.
The idea of reducing the complications, increasing the comfort, and reducing drops is exciting to all of us.
Our team from the Daily News traveled far into the Gulf of Mexico to explore the future of a relay of radio towers. Decades ago, they were built by the Department of Defense and used by the Air Force. Now they're Cold War relics, unused unless you dip below the surface out of sight. Greg Stanley covered this story. The series of 14 radio towers run from the Panhandle to the Keys, including off the shore of Naples. As they stand, the towers are rusty and desolate, with a loud siren that blares every 20 seconds to warn boaters. The Air Force decommissioned them and are now deciding what to do with their remains. Options include pulling the towers out of the Gulf or sinking them to create a reef. Over 30 years, the structures created an aquarium-like underwater environment. So Greg and our team made the trip to check it out.
It's totally two different stories from what they look like above water and below water. Above it's just this rusty, old, outdated thing. You have this eerie foghorn blaring at you every 20 seconds, and it looks like a apocalyptic scene almost, abandoned thing. But then under the water, it's just full of life. It's all green. There's this green coral, green algae, everything growing off these legs. And our tower, the one we were at, that's closest to Naples, it has 4 big legs coming down. And the way it works is they come down and they create almost like a little box, and that's where you scuba in. You can snorkel in them a little bit, and in that box it creates almost like it's literally like being in an aquarium.
You can take a look at the full multimedia report by going over to naplesnews.com. Still to come, opening your eyes to the differences in design styles. Our Inspired Living segment is up after the break. Stay with us.
Life here is amazing, and so is the joint care. At the Total Joint Center at Physicians Regional Healthcare System, we've changed the experience of joint replacement for good. With our comprehensive joint care program, most hip and knee replacement patients return home in just 2 days, because we know you want to get on with your active life. Pain-free living starts at Physicians Regional Medical Center, Collier Boulevard, and Physicians Regional Medical Center, Pine Ridge.
Hiring the right moving company is important. Best Moving and Storage is a family-owned and operated business serving Southwest Florida for over 22 years. From our free in-home estimate until the last piece of furniture is in your new place or stored in our climate-controlled warehouse, we treat you like family. Best Moving and Storage is fully licensed and insured, with all of our employees being certified drivers and packers. When it comes to protecting your treasured belongings, choose a company that's experienced and trustworthy. Call Best Moving and Storage today at 239-592-6565.
My name is Steve Unser, and cabinetry is my specialty. I have been creating custom designed cabinetry for 20 years in Southwest Florida. And now I am celebrating the grand opening of our new Naples showroom. Steve Unser Cabinetry will help you design your kitchen, bath, or home office with stunning results, offering the best quality of cabinets with a wide variety of design options and pricing to fit any budget. If your kitchen isn't becoming to you, you should be coming to us. Now 2 locations to serve you.
Is your auto insurance keeping pace with your life? Ask for a AAA Triple Check Insurance Review to see if your current policy is still a good fit. An agent will assess changes in your life, like new vehicles or drivers. Make sure you've got the right coverage and all the discounts you deserve. They'll also see how a AAA membership can round out your protection on the road. Plus, provide roadside assistance, discounts, free services, and vacation extras. Ask for your AAA Triple Check today.
It's Bear's President's Weekend Sale. Shop incredible prices on designer brands like Natuzzi. This 100% all genuine leather sofa, just $12.97. Natuzzi swivel chairs, only $197. Unbelievable. Shop now. Save big on Broyhill. This queen bed or dining table, your choice, $397. If you love Lexington and Tommy Bahama styles, buy now because it's all half off. Bear's President's Weekend Sale.
The area's only 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting for the care you need. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. Only at Physicians Regional Healthcare System.
Discerning eyes can pick up even the subtle differences when it comes to interior design. The rest of us, not so much. We aim to change that by helping you clarify decorating styles. Today's Inspired Living looks at a popular theme, taking something old and making it new. We've become a fusion nation. Everything from restaurants mixing ethnic cuisines to musicians sampling different sounds. So it stands to reason we aren't buying into a single design influence in our homes.
Has the straight lines combined with the classic lines when someone is trying to make that transition into a more contemporary home, but they're still used to a traditional feel.
Classic contemporary decor is a perfect example, giving timeless features a fresh look. This dresser, for example, it has a very traditional shape until you really look at it.
If you look closely, you can see this stainless trim that's embodied inside the top of the dresser, and then also these pulls. They're actually very traditional in nature, but the fact that they're stainless also combines the two elements of classic and contemporary.
Designer Janet Graham finds a lot of people turning to classic contemporary for retirement living or to furnish second homes.
They're trying to be a little bit more current than they were up north, so they're trying to get into a little bit more of a youthful look in their home. And especially we're seeing more and more high-rises in Naples.
You can still have the comfort of classic, only it's streamlined to make it sleeker.
Yeah, it's when you have the elements, for example, tufting, that would be a classic element, and then your straight lines, stainless hardware.
Providing an edge to your surroundings. Speaking of which, don't expect your huge surround sound TV system to go into a big clunky entertainment center. Open designs like this give it a more modern edge.
Exactly, and the fact that it doesn't have that top bar gives it that real contemporary look.
And it may be time to banish the plain boring browns. Adding a hint of color can take a piece from drab to fab.
This collection right here, if you look at the veneer very closely, it has a little bit of the gray in it. Gray is a very current color right now.
Using a blend of styles may just help you discover your design inspiration. Now's as good a time as any to see what our reporters are chasing down on the beat. Guys?
Thanks, Amy. My name is Shelby Reynolds. I'm a features reporter at the Naples Daily News, and I'm working on a story about a woman named Susan Gregory Jenkins. She's a classically trained ballet dancer. She was trained at the Royal Ballet School in London, and now she's here in Naples teaching a ballet fitness class. She's using a technique that she calls the Gregory technique, and she actually developed it when she was in her 20s. She had an accident and broke her back, and so this technique helped her to regain her strength, and now she's teaching it to students here in Naples. So you can find more about the story and the technique in print on Tuesday or online at naplesnews.com.
Hi, I'm Harriet Heighthouse. I write about arts and entertainment for the Naples News and naplesnews.com. This week, we interviewed a ghostwriter. This is not a person who writes about ghosts, but actually a person who recreates your life for you. She is very popular, but her name isn't known at all because she writes with your voice and your name is on the book cover. Look for it in today's Naples Daily News or naplesnews.com.
Hi, I'm Dave Osborn, the entertainment editor for the Naples Daily News. I recently reviewed the play The Hound of the Baskervilles. It's based on the Sir Arthur Conan Doyle Sherlock Holmes book, and instead of being a serious take, it's a very funny, laugh out loud type of experience. I'd highly recommend it. It runs through the Gulf Shore Playhouse, which is at the Norris Center in downtown Naples until March 12th. Look for my review of the play online at naplesnews.com.
Hi, I'm Ashley Collins. I'm a reporter with the Collier Citizen. On February 10th, I got the chance to cover the Night to Shine event here in town at the New Hope Ministries. It's actually part of a global event sponsored by the Tim Tebow Foundation that allowed kids with mental disabilities and physical disabilities a chance to have fun and have a prom, which many of them might have never gotten a chance to have. There was a lot of young kids as well as older adults all the way to the 70s, which is pretty cool to see. Everybody was on the floor dancing, they were eating, they were having fun and laughing. And to really get more of this story and some of the photos, you can go to our naplesnews.com.
Good stuff. Moving on to our weekly commentary, who knows what Brent Batten has his eyes on? Brent.
Thanks, Amy. The big thing in town this week has been the Chubb Classic Golf Tournament, ending today at Twin Eagles. Even if you don't like golf, you have to love the name, Chubb Classic. It's fun to say. Try it. Chubb Classic. Sounds like a sandwich with everything at the deli. I'll have a Chubb Classic and a side of slaw. Chubb, an insurance company, is the title sponsor of the event, but it is by no means the only sponsor. Almost every aspect of the tournament has a sponsor. The tees have a sponsor, the putting green has a sponsor, the hospitality suite has a sponsor. The caddies have sponsors, the pros have sponsors, their hats have sponsors, their shirts have sponsors, their golf bags have sponsors. But try as they might to attach a sponsor's name to everything, the organizers have missed a few opportunities. That's because they're used to dealing with pro golfers like Bernhard Langer and Fred Couples, guys who hit it on the green and who have caddies. If they'd focus on the average golfer, people like me, they'd see a whole new set of things to attach sponsors' names to. Take that lake right in front of the green. It's crying out for a sponsor. Looks like he's hit his shot right into the Aquafina water hazard. Drink Aquafina, the finest water on earth. That sponsor would definitely get their money's worth. And the bunkers. He's missed the green again and his ball is buried in the Visit Florida Beach's sand trap. No visit to Florida is complete without a trip to the beach. In the woods. That ball is way offline, headed for the international paper, trees to the right. International paper, renewing America's resources for 100 years. And the rough. He's found the Poland weed eater rough. When you're deep in the weeds, think Poland. So head out to the Chubb Classic today and look for your own sponsorship opportunities. When the average golfer is taken into account, there are more than you can imagine. I'm Brent Batten. Thanks for watching.
We're coming back with a story that will get your taste buds wagging. It's strawberry season, and do they ever look yummy? That's ahead on Behind the Headlines.
Life here is amazing, and so is the joint care. At the Total Joint Center at Physicians Regional Healthcare System, we've changed the experience of joint replacement for good. With our comprehensive joint care program, most hip and knee replacement patients return home in just 2 days because we know you want to get on with your active life. Pain-free living starts at Physicians Regional Medical Center, Collier Boulevard, and Physicians Regional Medical Center, Pine Ridge.
Hiring the right moving company is important. Best Moving and Storage is a family-owned and operated business serving Southwest Florida for over 22 years. From our free in-home estimate until the last piece of furniture is in your new place or stored in our climate-controlled warehouse, we treat you like family. Best Moving and Storage is fully licensed and insured, with all of our employees being certified drivers and packers. When it comes to protecting your treasured belongings, choose a company that's experienced and trustworthy. Call Best Moving and Storage today at 239-592-6565.
It's Tommy Bahama Month at Bears. Escape to the tranquility of refined island living. Tommy Bahama collections blend the beauty of natural materials with timeless styles. From Pan-Asian casual elegance to soft contemporary and more. Only Bears has exclusive Tommy Bahama products and the largest selection of designs you can't find anywhere else. In stock, ready for immediate delivery. Tommy Bahama Month. Find the lifestyle you love at Bears.
The area's only 30 minutes or less ER service pledge means you'll find less waiting for the care you need. And because we're full service hospitals, a lot more care if you need it. Less waiting, faster care. Only at Physicians Regional Healthcare System.
Is your auto insurance keeping pace with your life? Ask for a AAA triple check insurance review to see if your current policy is still a good fit. An agent will assess changes in your life, like new vehicles or drivers. Make sure you've got the right coverage and all the discounts you deserve. They'll also see how a AAA membership can round out your protection on the road. Plus, provide roadside assistance, discounts, free services, and vacation extras. Ask for your AAA triple check today.
As part of the USA Today network, we like to give you a look at some of the videos that are trending nationwide. This story caught our eye. Carnival Cruises now has permission to take vacationers to Cuba, just in time for summer break. Made you wait for it, and now I'll make your mouth water. Our photojournalist Luke Frankie visited a local U-Pick strawberry patch and put together this feast for the eyes. Before we exit this week, there's one last story. It's a must-see in Naples this time of year. The annual Cars on Fifth is truly spectacular, unrivaled almost anywhere in the world. There was a traffic jam of people in downtown Naples last weekend. We thought it was worth a look if you didn't make it. This event started 13 years ago as a Ferrari rollout. Now Lamborghinis, Maseratis, and Bentleys are also welcome. More than 300 super deluxe cars, some of them classic models, lined a 6-block stretch of Naples' Fifth Avenue. These cars turn heads wherever they go, but when you put them all together, it's a sight to behold. And that will do it for this edition of Behind the Headlines. Thank you for making us part of your day. You can always rewatch or catch up on past shows by logging on to naplesnews.com. On the left-hand side under Quick Links, select Behind the Headlines. I'm Amy Osher. See you back here next week.